Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. I am Saiyami Kher and I have Simon Doull with me. On the big day, Simon, the big guns put their hands up. Hyderabad are 61 for 4 and the big gun, Mitchell Starc, has come out and just bowled a splendid spell. 2 overs, 14 in his 3. Unplayable stuff. That ball that Abhishek Sharma got out to was really unplayable. Aiden Markram's playing on 20 right now and Klaasen on 10. So 2 South Africans wanting to steady the ship for Hyderabad.
Steady the ship, build the ship, recreate the ship, you name it. They have to get it done some way, some shape or form. If you think back 2 nights ago, 175, they managed to get there and defend 175. So somewhere around about that area should be their target. They know they can do it. Yes, Kolkata are probably a slightly stronger batting side.
I'm sorry, I will have to interrupt you.
Comm Box curse?
It's the bowler in the house.
Oh dear.
Aiden Markram's gone and that's not looking good at all.
That's looking even worse.
That's not looking good at all. And Russ has got Aiden Markram, so
wickets for Starc, another wicket for Russell. That pushes them further up that tally. They should have 4 or 5 in the top 15, 16 now, which is just phenomenal. Starc's ball, to me, ball of the tournament so far. I mean, we've waited for it, but I think the ball of the tournament, that one to get Abhishek early on. So they've just come out. They've come out firing. And there's not a lot that Hyderabad could have done about it. I think they've bowled superbly. There was a little bit of swing early on. The one that got Travis Head was also brilliant. And they've just put Hyderabad under pressure. And I think, you know, when you are the best team going through the league stage, you want to start in that fashion, and that's exactly how they've started. They've alleviated any nerves that might have been there, and they just put the Sunrisers side under so much pressure now. So can they find a way to get to 175 with the batting that's to come? And there is still a little bit of batting, but they've got to find a way to get to that 170, 180 mark if they can.
Talking about pressure, Simon, we spoke about in the pre-match show as well, when the Hyderabad openers don't really do well, the batting pretty much collapses. Travis Head's got a 3rd duck in 4 games now, so the openers didn't fire for Hyderabad, and then since then we saw Aiden Markram trying to steady the ship, but he's gotten out as well. Rahul Tripathi, who we spoke about, is kind of not performed today on the big day. So all in all, not a good day for the Hyderabad batter.
No, it's not. And you can see by the numbers, Markram and Klaasen and Nitish Reddy, it's not been easy. It's not been easy to get going. Tripathi's strike rate. So no one's been able to go at a 140, 150 strike rate at all. So maybe we're adjusting our numbers a little bit. Maybe we're adjusting the pace of the surface. Maybe 160. They might be in the game, but they've got to get there. They've got to find a way to get there. You think that anything under that 150 mark should not be enough in a final situation against a power-packed Kolkata batting lineup. But how do they get there? I mean, Klaasen's going to have to do something absolutely special from here on in if Hyderabad are to get to that sort of total. But it's clearly not easy. You know, we don't get the benefit of seeing the pitch prior to, we listen to the pitch report. By all accounts, it looked like a decent surface, but it's holding a touch for the spinners. We've seen a couple turn already from Narine, so it's not going to be easy, but they've got to try and find a way. This is the last chance for them, isn't it?
We'll have a look at KKR's bowling, which has been splendid so far. Mitchell Starc set that tone. He got those 2 wickets, gave away hardly any runs, 4.66. Weber Varora got that 1 wicket and Harshit Rana's got that 1 wicket. Of course, we saw Harshit Rana bowling a whole lot of those cutters. Early on, we saw the ball swinging around and then we saw them use those cutters as well.
Yeah, and the great thing about what Kolkata have been able to do this season is those 2 in particular, the 2 key Indian paces. When Starc wasn't going well at the start of the season, they were leading the attack, Arora and Rana, and they were leading the bowling attack, and that's what I love about this Kolkata side. Yes, you've got the massive names, you've got the Narines and obviously Salt when he was here, and Russell, those types of players, but those 2 men were leading that bowling attack at the start of the season from a seam bowling point of view. Now that Starc has found his way back into the tournament in the second half, it just looks so potent, and that's why Hyderabad find themselves in the position they're in at the moment.
You know, Simon, all through the tournament, we've seen the bat being dominant. Now in the big final, we are seeing the ball do the talking. If you have to recalibrate the score, do you think Hyderabad's going to be happy with a 150?
I think they've got to get above 160 to put any sort of pressure on this Kolkata lineup. They've still got players there that can do it, but I think anything in that 150 or under mark, I just think that's not enough in this situation. 165, 170, I think they're probably in the game. If the spinners can do the job, the likes of Cricbuzz, Abhishek coming into the game with the spin bowling department. Markram might have to bowl a few overs. A lot of left-handers in that Kolkata lineup, so he might get an opportunity to bowl a bit. But I just don't know that they're in the game with anything around that 150 or under. I just think there might be too much of an easy chase. I mean, time will tell. The surface, it may be completely different to what we're thinking, but I'm guessing they need in excess of 160.
All right, we'll wait and watch and see if Hyderabad go past that 160 mark or if Shreyas, Iyer and his boys want to finish off things much faster. We will be giving you all the updates. So don't forget to join us in our mid-match show. Thank you so much for watching Cricbuzz Comm Box.